Which courses are you doing this semester?
Yes, we will enhance probability.
Please know from the
probability algorithms and visual architectures.
wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
But
Probability.
this year, digital architectures is tiny. There's like only
You know why?
one.
Because last year we complained so much. Us and Israelis complained so much. This is like a very bad course. The professor is very bad. He's like not professional. He's not teaching well. We said a lot of bad comments on every talk that we had with him. So instead of canceling the class, we gave all the options to choose between two classes. One that she won't show can be online. There's a free online course, not to them, something like that.
Oh, I did not know that.
And the rest can choose, so they can choose between the two digital architectures that we have currently doing now, and or choosing none to do this. And the thing is, like what we reach week 5 of the semester, this is the time where everyone loses their mind on digital architecture and no one understands anything. I copied every single one of the homeworks from that point on.
Oh, because I feel like because it's such a small class, like I don't know, I feel a lot more comfortable. Like
no one at all.
And he loves it.
Really?
Because he like literally the first couple weeks no one was talking. And like has to like, oh like I'm gonna go to therapy because I come and talk to you for 2.5 hours and no one says anything. Ask questions, like hear an intro.
He's used to it.
So
one time he came, he went to New Orleans. New Orleans, right? Came out to him and said, you're asking too many questions in front of everyone during the class. Why he was asking questions?
so he complains over your class now.
Students dashed out from the there was a lot of like mayhem. It was very tough. It was very racist. Where did he go? What's a reason? He was born, so no, it's international friend. So he came one day to class and said, so what language do you want to speak? Hebrew, English, French, then he goes like this, Chinese. And he has all of these like comments like that. Like, he has a lot of comments. Yeah. But by the way, but he says crazy.
I wonder if he's like more careful with us this year.
I don't know. I don't like him. Like I don't I got good grade in his exam, so you can copy the whole year, listen to any of the classes. But the exam is very big. So if you solve 6 to 8 exams, you get an idea like how you can usually follow what mistakes are and stuff like that. And you're actually being 75, but you must know the last few lessons of mix. It's like 40 points.
Like 40%.
So now it's not very hard, like people can take it really badly. I said for like 4 hours, and I somehow understood it, and I passed it. I got like an 80, 85.
Or is
Another
good?
of course. I would never choose to stay in school.
sponsor.
Yeah.
It's good. I'm running a low sleep. How is everybody? We have a small class today. We're all friends. Did you do something to them?
כל החברים של...
מה עשיתם להם? We'll start in 2 minutes, wait maybe a little bit to
קמתי בבוקר,
join us.
אז עשה גם פיפי סרק. סתם הולכת, עושה כאילו משתייה וממשיכים לה.
זה מה שעשית לחברים? Some of you sent me emails with questions. For some I answered, and for some I didn't get a chance yet to answer. So we try to answer today all questions. Okay, I know I still all the recordings to upload them to Moodle. Hopefully I will do it until the end of the day. Don't remember who, thank you, asked me about what we are going to learn in the next lessons. So today what we are going to do is keyword research. Okay, we speak about backlinks, links that come from other sites to our site. What is the how it's relevant for SEO. We'll do a little bit practice of title and description and about content on the pages, and we'll speak about YouTube. This is what we will try to do today. Okay. Next week we'll speak about Google Ads. Google Ads, we'll speak about it for 3 lessons. Okay. How it's working behind the screen, how can you open a new campaign on the Google search network, how can you open a new campaign on Google display network, how can you open a campaign on YouTube. Okay, then we'll speak in the end of the month about Facebook ads, Facebook, Instagram. It's the same system. So we'll speak about Facebook ad, then we'll speak, it will be 2 lessons on Facebook ad, then we'll speak about TikTok, organic and paid campaigns on TikTok, and then we'll have 2 lessons for practice and optimization. Okay? And this is the plan. If we will see we need more practice and we can go to all of the things, so maybe we will reduce the amount of subject that we'll learn in the course. Okay, but this is the plan for the next 2 months. Okay. Now, do you have a WhatsApp group of the class? You know if anybody else need to come, or we will start and if they will join, they will join, and that's it.
We don't have okay, let's start.
So we will start, okay? Please give me, okay, any phrase that you want or wish to rank on that phrase in the first place in Google. Everything that you want. It can be in Hebrew, it can be in English, whatever you want. A keyword. Yeah, we are continuing the practice. So give me everything.
Divorce.
Divorce. You have a lawyer for divorce? You're very young, so you don't know.
It's a hard word. Like, how can you rate yourself higher?
Oh, it's interesting. Write it correctly.
לא שימו להם מילה אחרת.
It's good, it's good.
Divorce lawyer, but we need a divorce lawyer in a specific area because it's very wide. But let's start from the big, the short version, the short tail version of the phrase, and then we'll go for all the long tail keywords. Okay, so let's start. I'm going to Uber suggest. Yonatani showed you the start of the semester how to use the basic of Uber suggest. Today I will show you a little bit wider and deeper how you can use that tool, and we'll see another couple of different tools for keyword research. Okay, but for now, just look what I'm doing. Okay, I'm putting here the exact phrase that tell me your name again. Ben told us, divorce lawyer. Okay, of course we need to switch it to English. And we need to change the location. Let's take the US for example. Okay, now let's search it. So basically what I'm seeing here, that specific phrase, not all the long tails that's coming out of the phrase, that short phrase, divorce lawyer, okay? 74,000 people are searching that specific phrase each month, okay? So 74,000 people are searching that specific phrase for each month.
In the whole United States?
In the whole United States.
Do we all have access to this website, or do you need to?
You have the free plan of that website, give you free keyword research each day, okay? What you can do free keyword research, and then you can go to incognito and do another free, okay? And I will show you today more tools so you can have more options on the free plan, okay? If you decide in the future that all you want to do is SEO or digital marketing, then I advise you to buy the software. It's $12 per month. It's not something too high. And they have a lifetime plan of, I think, $100, something like that, $120, and it's for lifetime. And I can tell you, I use it on a daily basis. It's very hard to find a single day that I didn't go to Google Suggest and did something. Okay?
Because like the idea, for example, for your company, or if I'm a divorce lawyer and I want to promote my website, I can just search what phrases I want to put on my website.
Exactly. This is the idea. Okay, so let's start from the simple. Okay, we have here 74,000 search volume. Okay, the SEO difficulty is 67. SEO difficulty on a scale to 1 to 100, okay? The algorithm of Uber Suggest think it's somewhere on the high volume or the high competition for that specific phrase if it's comparing to all the different phrases that is analyzed, okay? So it's not easy, it's not too hard, but it's on a hard scale. The pay difficulty, it's the number of competition. Now, it doesn't mean there is 17 competition. It means that on a scale of 1 to 100, there is very low competition on the paid ad. And there is a lot of logic on it. Why? Because it's a very wide phrase. If I'm a divorce lawyer in NY, okay, or in LA or whatever, I will go and promote myself on the divorce lawyer LA, divorce lawyer Chicago, something like that. And I won't choose the wide phrases, okay? So there's a lot of logic why the pay difficulty here is easy, okay?
So it means that people don't pay that much to be promoted? That's the meaning of
there aren't a lot of competition on that specific phrase, okay? The pay difficulty that we have here is saying that there aren't a lot of different lawyers or agencies that promote lawyers that are trying to, right now, do paid ads on that specific phrase. There is logic behind it because it's a very wide phrase. Okay, divorce lawyer where.
So for example, if you write divorce lawyer in Los Angeles, or
I believe the pay difficulty will be much higher. We will see it in a couple of minutes. Okay. Next, we have cost per click here, the CPC. So basically, what the Uber Suggest is telling us that for that specific phrase, divorce lawyer, okay, people, the companies that are doing paid ads are willing to pay $18 for one click. Okay, so all the companies that promoting now lawyers on divorce lawyer, okay, they are willing to pay for one click $18. This is what we are seeing here. Now let's scroll down. We can see if there is any change in the number of people who are searching that specific phrase during the year, if there are specific period of time that people are more searching for the divorce lawyer. In the summer, it's the highest. You don't have kids today, but when you will have kids, you will understand why in the summer people are searching for divorce lawyer.
also in February there is a high.
Yeah, because there is a
Valentine's Day.
there is a winter break. So
Okay,
yeah. So
why is it like that?
in 10 years from now, when you have kids, you won't ask that question, okay? But when you have kids and you are with them on a vacation, a lot of time, marriage individuals like to fight. So there is a lot of logic what we are seeing here, okay?
Also the Super Bowl makes sense.
Super Bowl, when is the Super Bowl?
February.
Now let's see all the different phrases. Now you said that 74,000 it's not high. So look at the different phrases that we have here. Divorce lawyer near me. Let's make logic because people are searching in their area. Okay? So you have more than 100,000 people are searching it. Okay? Let's go and view all the keywords idea.
Now, how does this website knows to take this kind of search phrases from Google? And Google just lets everyone access this information.
They have two ways to do it. First of all, they are connecting to a Google API, and they are taking the information from a Google Keyword Planner. We're going to have to use it in the future. Okay, so this is one thing. The second thing, basically, there are bots that scroll all the keywords, how do you say it in English? The automatic phrases that Google give us. So if I'm writing here divorce lawyer, so automatically Google gives me a lot of different options, right? Now if I'm going, let's say, near me, then Google give me another list of phrases, okay? And on and on and on and on. So you can write a bot that just scroll down and take in all those information and then analyze them with the Google API for how many people are searching each phrase each month, okay? So this is the basic on it. Now you can see here all the different phrases. Now you see here there is suggestion. It's a Google suggestion. This is the phrase that I was looking for. We have suggestion here and we have related. Now suggestion is just exactly long tails. Divorce lawyer near me. Okay, divorce lawyers. Divorce lawyer for free. Divorce lawyer in Chicago. Okay, and etc. and etc. And if you're going to the related, then you will see phrases that not exactly Google suggestion or long tail keywords, but they are related to the specific phrase. So you see it's a higher number. It's more than 20,000 different keywords. okay? And basically what you have here, it's a lot of different keywords that people are searching for, okay? In the area of divorce lawyer, okay? Divorce lawyer in Chicago, for example. I think the higher number of divorce in the US is Chicago, but the data here. Now you can try to analyze it by volume, how many people are searching it per month, by SEO difficulty, where is the opportunities on SEO, okay? What is the most easy? Let's say divorce lawyer in Salt Lake City. It's only 10, okay? And
what is the right column?
Again, let me put it a little bit.
No, it's הראייה שלי.
No, it's okay. Let's understand again what we have here. Okay, I have here all the 20,000 and more phrases that are related to divorce lawyer. Okay, let's say divorce lawyer in Salt Lake City. It's here I can see the volume, how many people are searching for that specific phrase each month. This is the cost per click, how much money I need to pay.
Yes, sir, and my friends say you don't put the Zoom link.
Yeah, we talked about it. The Zoom link, the IDC guidelines is that this course is physics, so you need to come to the course. Okay, you can watch the course on Zoom. But he's right, I didn't upload the recording yet, and I will do it hopefully today. Okay, follow the recordings of the last lesson. But the course is, you have to be in class. This is the IDC guidelines. Okay, and the COVID-19 ended.
It's all classes.
It's all classes. Yeah, I know. Some of the classes they are allowing it, but it's very specific courses. This is the IDC guidelines. I only work here. Okay.
How come if divorce lawyer is 74,000, it costs $18, but
well, wait a second, we'll speak about it. Wait a second, it's a very good question. We'll speak about it. Okay. So this is the number of people that are searching that specific phrase, divorce lawyer in Salt Lake City. Okay. The cost per click, how much money lawyers and agencies that promote lawyers are willing to pay for one click on that specific phrase. $22 for divorce lawyer in Salt Lake City. Okay, pay difficulty. It's how big competition we have on a scale to 1 to 100, how many different agencies and companies are promoting on that specific phrase. And the SEO difficulty, okay, what we have here, how hard it is to get on the first place on Google. Again, on the scale to 1 to 100, okay? 1, it's very easy. 100, it's very, very difficult. So what we can understand here, basically, Uber is telling us it's very easy to be in the first place, okay? If you're trying to do it on SEO option. And you ask why here we have $22 and why here we have $18 for, and let's take Knoxville divorce lawyer, okay? So it's $10 and the paid difficulty is higher. It's more than double than Salt Lake City. So I will ask you, why do you think, okay? Why do you think the numbers here are like that? Let's mark them again.
Because people in Salt Lake City have more money?
I don't know. I don't know Salt Lake City and Knoxville. Salt Lake City.
I also don't know, but that's
okay. Maybe. Okay, look for a second. I will ask you a question. Throw everything that you think, and then we'll tell the exact answer. Okay, so you see here in Salt Lake City, $22 per click. In Knoxville, it's $10 per click. Okay, the pay difficulty here is less than half than the pay difficulty here. So why are those numbers are here? It's supposed to be on the opposite. What do you say?
Because the volume is higher with Knoxville, because there are more people that are using that keyword, and it's harder to compete.
Okay, so Eric is saying something interesting. He's saying in Knoxville, you have more people searching for that specific phrase. So the budget of each lawyer, okay, is stretched on a large number of people, and the cost per click is lower. Okay, see here, you see divorce lawyer cost average. Okay, it's the same amount of searching same amount of volume each month. Okay, and the CPC here is much lower, but the pay difficulty is higher. So again, what do you say? What do you think? How those numbers make sense to you, or they don't make sense to you? Basically, the idea behind it is for each phrase, it's a new competition. Now it's like an auction, okay? How much money you're willing to bid on that specific phrase. I have an agency, you have an agency, okay? We are competing one to another, okay? So how much money you are willing to pay in order to be here on the first place? Now, in some of the cases, you have high competition, okay? But maybe the lawyer aren't willing to pay a lot of money to get the leads. It's not, I don't know, affordable for them, or maybe the population, let's say in Knoxville, have a lot less money, so the commission that or the money that the lawyers will get from each client is very low, so they don't want to spend a lot of money on the ads. But maybe, I don't know, okay, maybe in Salt Lake City, okay, they are making a lot of money and they are willing to pay a lot of money to the lawyers, okay? Yeah.
Sir, I find the news. The Salt Lake City is the lowest divorce rate in. Is
the lowest divorce rate?
Yeah.
Interesting. So it makes sense why it's only 480 people are searching at 8 months, and then you have less lawyer competing on very low search volume, so they are willing to pay much more. Maybe that is one of the answer here. Okay, let's change it for a little bit. I will change the data here by CPC. Let's see the highest cost per click of all of the phrases. So divorce lawyer in Colorado Springs, okay, it's almost $50 for click. By the way, I believe you know it without me saying, but one click doesn't mean you have one client. Not everybody that clicks are sending leads, okay, connecting to the lawyer, and not everybody that send you his information become a client later.
When you say click, you mean when I search something on Google, I have the results, the ones that I have ad next to them?
Exactly.
So if I want my competitor to lose money,
it doesn't work exactly like that. We'll start speaking about it on Google Ad next week. But basically, Google today have a very good way to measure and make sure that there is no fraud clicking and things like that. There are ways to reduce your competition, let's say a number of clicks on things like that, but later on we'll speak about it. But, leave it aside for now. Okay, you can see Jacksonville, Florida, divorce lawyer. Okay, it's the same search volume as we saw in Salt Lake City, but again, they are willing to pay much more. Okay, the pay difficulty is higher. There are a lot more lawyers competing for that specific phrase, and the cost per click is much, much higher. By the way, look at Jacksonville. The pay difficulty is higher, the cost per click is very high, but the SEO difficulty is very low. So if I were a digital marketing consultant in Jacksonville, I will tell all my clients, let's go do an SEO. It will work much better for you, okay? Instead of spending a lot of money on every click and a lot of money on paid ads. Let's just do an SEO and get all the clients from there. And so basically, what we need to do, if I'm promoting a divorce lawyer, this is what Ben told us before, okay? I will go to Uber Suggest and other tools that we'll see later. I will take all the phrases that are relevant to me, okay? Ben gave us a very wide phrase, okay? A short tail phrase, divorce lawyer. But basically, if I'm working on Jacksonville or whatever, I will do a specific keyword research on Jacksonville, Florida, divorce lawyer, and all the phrases that are coming from there, okay? Or let's say Denver, divorce lawyer, and things like that. Let's take it for an example. Let's take divorce lawyer in Colorado Springs. Okay, let's say I'm working on Colorado Springs, and I want to know all the options that are available here. Okay, so I'm taking that phrase. I have here almost 40 different long tail keywords on divorce lawyer in Colorado Springs, okay? Divorce lawyer in Colorado, Colorado Springs divorce lawyer, family lawyer in Colorado Springs, okay? See, it's not the exact phrase, but Google understands that it's very close and it's the best, the same meaning, okay? Best divorce lawyer, etc., etc. Military, there is a lot of military base in Colorado Springs.
There's a big Air Force there. Air Force.
So
Air
military.
Force
So this is the idea we have, military divorce lawyer, Colorado Springs. Okay, and we can try to analyze it if we're thinking about paid ads. Okay, so what we can do. This is what we're going to discuss next week, okay? I can try to analyze the data by cost per click. So let's see what are the phrases that people don't do any advertising on them, okay? Divorce attorney in Colorado Springs. 70 people are searching it each month, but today almost no competition on the paid ads, okay? Family divorce lawyer in Colorado, etc., etc.
And what did you click?
I didn't understand.
What did you click?
I click here. See, I click there, and then you can look at the higher bids or the lower ones. Okay. And another thing that we can do is try to analyze the data by the SEO difficulty. If I'm doing SEO, what we're speaking about now, I can click here. Okay, and see all the phrases that it's very, very easy to be on the first page on Google, on the first place on Google. Okay, how long does a Colorado divorce take? Okay, let's say the average cost of divorce lawyer in Colorado. Okay, now I see here that the volume is 0. Okay, what do you think? If I'm a divorce lawyer, let's say. I will give you 2 options, okay? Let's say I am a divorce lawyer in Colorado. I'm new, okay? It's only me. It's a one-man business, okay? And I want to attract clients. And the second option, okay, let's say Eric, you have a very big firm in Colorado Springs, okay? And you have 15 lawyers in his firm, and he want to attract clients. So what you will suggest to me, and what you will suggest to Eric, is it logical to go on phrases that nobody's searching for? Okay, the volume here is 0. Is it logic to me, and is it logic to Eric? What do you think?
It's logic for Eric, for you for sure not. But if you already have clients, like it's not costing him anything, so it's a way for him to bring more customers if you need. But for you, if you don't have any client base, it's not that big.
Okay, anybody thinks different? Okay, let's explain it for a little bit. Okay, a couple of years ago, I had a client, a student, that was selling yachts here in Herzliya Marina. Okay, a very big yachts that cost a lot of money. Okay, at least a couple of millions for the small ones. And he saw that all of the keyword research that all the phrases that he want to be on, the volume is 0. And then he told me, I can't find my clients on Google. So I told him it's not correct.
Volume 0 means that nobody's searching it?
Not exactly. This is what I want to explain. Okay? Now, those keyword research tools, we will suggest now, I will show you later other keyword research. Okay? They are not inventing or just giving you phrases. Okay? Each phrase that is written here, somebody is searching for on Google, okay? They're not thinking, the algorithm doesn't do a keyword game and try to figure out different phrases, okay? So somebody did search for how long does Colorado divorce take, okay? Or something like that. And basically when we are seeing 0 here, it means the number of search is less than 10. Doesn't mean that nobody is searching it, okay? It means the number of people searching it for each month is between 1 to 10, okay? This is what 0 means. Now, if I'm one man business, okay? I'm just finished law school and I want to get my first clients. So I will take all of those keywords. I will see that the SEO difficulty here is very, very low. And I will try to write articles on how long does a Colorado divorce take and the average cost of a divorce law in Colorado, okay? And how to file for divorce in Colorado, okay? Etc. and etc. In most of the cases, it won't take me a lot of time to be in the first place on Google, okay? Maybe it's a matter of a couple of weeks in most of the cases. And then I will try to attract new clients, but I will have very low people that come into my site. It will be a couple of different clicks each month. If I will have a lot of different phrases, you see now a lot of different phrases here, okay? So I will have 20 clicks in my site per month, 15, maybe a little bit more. Okay, this is what I can expect for. But those clicks, okay, I will get them in a very short time. And for the start, only to start my business, okay, those clicks will give me 1 lead, 2 leads per month, okay, in a very low effort. And then I can try to promote my business. But if I was on Eric's shoes, Eric have 15 lawyers in his firm. He doesn't need 1 lead per month that maybe will be a client, okay? Eric needs 15 leads per day, okay? So he can have a lot of clients for all of his lawyers. So Eric needs big numbers. You need to go for the phrases that a lot of people are searching for, okay? And try to promote himself on all of those phrases. This is the idea, okay? And again, if I was on Eric's side, the first step will be to choose those phrases, okay? Then later on, I will try to choose the more, let's say, complicated phrases that will take me longer to rank. You understand the idea? Excellent. So if I'm doing keyword research, first thing I will do, I will go to those sites. Okay, I will show you more tools later on. I will put my phrases and I will try to understand how or what are all the different keyword, all the long tail keywords that are relevant in my case. And I will try to make a list of which phrases are more relevant. They are more relevant because they are very, very precise, okay? Or they are more relevant because the competition is very, very low, okay? Excellent? Now let's see another example of keyword research I can do with Google Suggest. So let's say that we decide that we want to be on a divorce attorney in Colorado Springs, okay? I'm going to the search results here. Yes, sir.
So if the cost per click is 0, can someone just buy up all those keywords?
Can
someone just use all those keywords and doesn't cost any money? And then,
well, first of all, sometimes the software have mistakes, okay? Maybe it's not really 0. But in some of the cases, not everybody are doing all the keyword research and trying to find all the options. Even if it seems very simple, okay? And you're saying, why not to do it, okay? Sometimes people are lazy and they're not doing all the long tail keyword research, and they're taking, okay, you're in Colorado Springs lawyer and you're in the divorce business, so let's just put the keywords Colorado Springs divorce and that's it.
so theoretically, someone could have like paid
so it will cost a couple of cents if nobody is competing on it. So it will cost a couple of cents. This is the per click? Per click, yeah. If nobody is competing on it, it will cost only a couple of clicks. We'll understand next week that Google is a little bit more sophisticated. And even if I didn't say I want to promote myself on, let's say, attorney, divorce attorney in Colorado Springs, if I write a close relevant phrase, okay, so Google will promote it there, even if I didn't ask for it. Okay, we'll understand it next week. We try to start speaking about, Google Ads. Okay, so I want to see who exactly is in the first place, okay, in Google ranking on that specific phrase, Colorado attorney, divorce attorney in Colorado Springs, okay? So I see here the list. This is the organic ranking. So this site, this specific page is on the first place, okay? Now here it gives me a different set of data. So let's understand for a second what is writing us here. First of all, it's saying that the estimated amount of visits that the first place is getting is 203, okay? I think it's 800 people that are searching for that phrase each month. Let's see for a second. Yeah, 800 people are searching it. And Uber suggests me, it's not the exact number, okay, but Uber suggests me that only 2 or 3 people are going to that specific phrase, page each month. Why do you think the gap between 800 people that are searching it each month, then only 200 people that are clicking for the first organic place? Why it's not 400? Why it's not 500? Why do you think?
That's exactly something that's the same sentence. It's not the same sentence.
No, it's the same. For divorce attorney in Colorado Springs, Uber Suggest is telling us that 800 people are searching the phrase each month. But the first place on Google get only 200. This is what Uber Suggest is telling us. It's not an exact science, okay? But this is what Uber Suggest is telling us. Let's try to understand what happened here and why not most of them are going to that specific phrase. So I wrote divorce attorney in Colorado Springs. Okay, a second. Excellent. What we are seeing here, and this is the reason why the first place on Google get so little clicks, not more than a half of the click. First of all, I have here 3 paid ads, right? See? And here. So I believe at least 40% of the search volume is going for here. Okay? Then I have Google My Business. And Google My Business also have an ad on the top. And then we have, okay, Google My Business, and we'll try to analyze it later on today in the lesson. Why did Google decide that brighter day law, okay, they are supposed to be on the first place on that specific phrase, and why, I don't know, Nice, Helen, and McPherson law are ranking lower, okay? We'll get to that a little bit later, okay? Now, basically, we have here an ad, and we saw on the top that we have a lot more ads, okay? And we have Google My Business. So the first place, we need to scroll down a lot to get to it, right? So that specific place, okay? And that specific website only get 200 clicks and not 400 or something like that more. Because we have Google My Business and we have the other options, okay? This is the first thing. Second thing, wait a second. It was the first. Now, what we did. Yeah, divorce attorney in Colorado Springs. Now, okay, so this is the estimate visit. We talked about it now. And we have links, domain authority, and social shares, okay? So what is links? Links, it's backlinks. How many different sites are sending links, traffic, okay, to that specific site? Backlinks, Eric, this is what he did for the agency that he worked for or still working in SEO. Just sending backlinks from other websites to that specific site. We'll speak about it in a second, okay? This is for that specific page. Now we have domain authority. Uber suggests is trying to analyze how Google think about that specific site. Is it site that is trustworthy? Okay, how is the rank and how long is the site is in the air? What are different people think about that site? Okay, we'll try to explain it a little bit deeper later on. But basically, Uber suggests trying to think like Google, how much that site specific, site, how Google appreciates it, okay? Now it's something that back in the days, people give it a lot of weight, how you can tell Google that your site is very relevant for a specific phrase or very relevant in any case. It's usually the amount of backlinks. This is the way to increase the domain authority. Not only the amount of backlinks, how many social shares do you have? How many people are spreading your site through social media? And how long is the site on air? So let's say maybe that site whatever, okay? That the domain authority here is 89. Maybe that site is, I don't know, 10 years old, 15 years old, something like that. Maybe it's very, very old. Then Google give it very high ranking, okay? Today, that specific column, okay, have very low relevancy if you're on the first place on Google or if you're on the second or on the first. Look at the numbers here. You see, this is 24. The number beneath him is 89, okay? Then we have one with 11. So it's not, this is not the way Google is ranking the different websites. So today it's almost irrelevant. You can ignore that column for sure, okay? Now let's look for a second on backlinks. Now, Eric, don't solve them, okay? Because this is what you're doing each day, okay? I have here how much backlinks, how many links are coming from different sites. Now, the first place, I have 148, okay? Let's see here. Have more than 1,000. So if backlinks are the most relevant, so why isn't Graham Law on the first place? Or Morrison Law, why isn't he on the second place? Okay, look at the difference, the big, very big gap. Okay, let's do another couple of games with it. Let's write I wrote on Google on page SEO. Okay, on page SEO, I wrote on Google. Now let's do it again. Okay. Excellent. What I did here, I installed before the class a Google extension, Chrome extension that's called Moz Bar. Moz is a family of software that can give you a lot of important information on SEO. Okay. You see here, they have, when you're going to their site, you have free SEO tools. So they have here a keyword explorer, similar to Google Suggest, not exactly the same, but a similar idea. You have here a link explorer to explore backlinks for competitors. We'll see it later on. We have Moz Bar, and we have another couple of tools. Okay, the Moz Bar, what it's doing, it's a Chrome extension, as you know, as you understand. And when I'm writing a phrase on Google, I think for the first result, it doesn't give us the numbers here. Maybe because here the zero ranking people also ask something like that. But on the other ranking, you see here the numbers, they give us data on that specific page, and on that page, and on that page, and etc. etc. Let's try to analyze the number here. And try to make it a little bigger. So the first place have almost 10,000 links. It's not the first place, it's the second place. Okay, I have more than almost 10,000 links. Then we have less. See here, almost 20,000 links. It's the fourth place or the fifth place. Okay, almost 20,000. It's more than double than the numbers. Okay, the one that rank above him have only 2,000, 2,600. Okay, the third place have 1,000. So basically, if backlinks were one of the most relevant keyword ranking factors on Google, then that page need to be on the first place, 20,000 backlinks. But we can see here, okay, that there is no relevancy or no, it's not order by the number of backlinks, not even close. So you can see here on the bottom page with 5,700 backlinks. And you can see here a page with 1,000 backlinks, but it's outranking, okay? You can see the second place with almost 10,000 backlinks. And you can see here the fifth or the sixth place with 20,000 backlinks. We can go to the second page on Google, okay? Wait a second. You see here, it's the Google. It's the Google a guide for SEO with almost 7,000 backlinks, and it's not ranked even on the first page. Okay? So backlinks are irrelevant for the place you are ranking today. Look, one place behind Google with only 7 links, only 7 backlinks. So it's irrelevant, okay? It's irrelevant. It can help you in a very specific place, okay? We'll speak about it later on that lesson, but most of the job that people are doing in the backlinks area, it's just irrelevant, okay? They are throwing their time and money and energy on something that doesn't do nothing. Sorry, I see your eyes. I know you're doing it every day, but
So I do, but the truth is, I don't know, you don't really know whether those backlinks are random people who have them in their content on their articles, like on their own sites, or if it's designed on purpose with optimized keywords. You don't know if it's optimized to the right site.
We didn't, you're right in what you're saying. Eric basically saying maybe the first place have less keywords, not the keywords, backlinks, but they are very relevant keyword backlinks, or they are coming for a high authority place. Okay, so maybe that's the 9 essential steps for your on-page SEO checklist from SimilarWeb that have only 7 backlinks. Okay, each backlinks come from CNN, okay, or Bloomberg or whatever. And they are very relevant backlinks. So this is the reason why he is ranking here. And one place above him with the 7,000 backlinks, they are all backlinks that are not really high authority backlinks. And this is the reason why Google doesn't treat that, okay? So no, sorry, I will give you a lot of different examples later on, so we can prove that, okay? But you can see places that the first place have 0 backlinks, 0, not even 1. And you can see that later on, you can see website with thousands of backlinks, and still it's not help that site be ranked higher. If you were 10 years ago, then you're right, okay? 10 years ago, this was one of the most important ranking factor on Google. But Google understood throughout the years, okay, that basically backlinks, it's a very simple way to do a manipulation on Google, okay? And not promote really the best content or the best content that is relevant for a specific phrase, okay? And in most of the cases, it's become a work of individual or SEO agencies. And today, Google almost gives us no ranking factors. And I know that if the class here are, let's say, 15 SEO agency SEO, they're yelling, no, you're lying, it's not right. But see the numbers, and we can do it all over again for 1,000 of different phrases, and you will see there is no relevance between how many backlinks do you have and the place you are on Google. Give me any phrase that you want, it will be the same thing. And we can go deeper and see exactly where the links are coming. Trust me, I did it 1,000 times, okay? There is no, no one place, even one phrase that you can convince me, okay, that backlinks help that site be in the first place. Not even one. Okay, we'll go a little bit deeper later on. Let's do a short break. Okay, let's take a 15 minutes break. What we'll do when we'll return, we'll speak a little bit deeper on backlinks. Sorry. I have another one thing I want to show you on keyword research. Then we'll go a little bit deeper on the backlinks, how we can do it and where they are relevant in our case. Okay, and then we'll speak about YouTube. Okay? Enjoy the break. 15 minutes. Let's head back. When you're on break, think of the questions that I'm going to tell you now. If I think, and I think I can prove it to you, okay, that backlinks are irrelevant. Why so many SEO agencies still saying for their clients that this is the most important ranking factor or one of the most important ranking factor on Google? What do you think? Okay, think about that. Tell me the question, the answer, when we get back from break.
No, his whole job is doing this bullshit that apparently doesn't work.
When I go back to my house, I'm doing that.
He's literally doing this. That's his job. It's bullshit.
That's all I do. No, I mean, yeah, so like latest.
He's going over many things that he doesn't do in his job that are relevant to
Like I don't do YouTube. I don't look at favorite books. I do a lot of the keyword analysis that he's doing, but
you haven't done WordPress.
I don't do WordPress, I don't do AdSense. There's so much I can do.
So now he's gonna have more skills.
My best friend, I got engaged.
Oh,
So
Last night was engaged.
yeah, like it's
yeah, you look at it.
It's French.
yeah, French. So I'm sure.
I texted Gina yesterday or 2 days ago because we had to move sushi and I was like, I ordered one, I missed you, please come back.
So you came to like almost a point in
I didn't like as much as
You know what, honestly, I liked it a lot, but it was like, I wasn't in the mood as much as I thought I would, and I ordered a lot. So I ended up being like disappointed. Yes. But my favorite still, I think, is Minato.
yeah.
They show you how you just the best.
And also most interesting.
The best deal is
Yeah, wow.
That's the
The
best deal.
sushi bar in our local showroom. You had it before, because I know Gina told me she got you the poke bowl. She ordered it for you, I know, and you liked it, but they have, Eric's right, they have one known personal, so if you go there, or order from their website, you get basically the tax at home. And their quality is just really good.
It's almost as good as
it's pretty close.
You know,
And the prices are oh, we have a thing. Is it good?
Yeah, it's really since it's items that it was like some price, it's really good.
We tried to go, but they wouldn't take us. They were so full. We didn't have a reservation. We showed up and they sent us back.
Maybe for the that's like financial show.
Yeah. Now I'm hungry.
Sorry, you guys keep that.
I'm sorry.
I'm an energy bulb. You want an energy bulb? What? Energy bulb? You got? Yeah.
Worried that I have
How's the website going?
Good. I'm finished.
But are you doing it in the app where you sing, or what? Like, are you using the
I'm going to use like.
But you're gonna redo it?
No, I'm not doing it. I'm not like I'm doing like WordPress, but at least I'm learning to use the platform is enough because I pay people like to do this, you know. So now at least I'm but I want to, I want to know how to manage it.
Oh, it might actually be helpful. You know, it looks like a good tool.
For me, it's not helpful. It's like come from
But it's a little bit hard, like with all the little things. Like the basic stuff is basic, so it's easy. But like after that,
this dealing with all the suite of it's fine. Like I see people like some guy that to control like really the flux of organic. Show like some of the guy in the place.
I don't think you remember once you see your agent is getting right.
Just I'm not speaking about to make a website. Also, because much like controlling these fucking videos and managing.
But what about the assignment?
You don't know that you can make money from it.
it's crazy. Oh, it costs per click of $70-something.
I think, I'm not saying it. You can not the guy clicking, but he thinks much more. But
like for us, it's nothing just going and pressing something, but you can literally mess up with a company just by going into the
so what's happening?
So you're reading the I'm sure it's on Google, but for just what it does, such up with 90s.
Okay, but that's just website and based on accessibility, like I
At the end, you can succeed. Like store like all the customer, like list all the customers that were like and you have the list of it with all the mail. Like I don't know, I'm not like well, I don't know, like yeah, like that I have like when I'm launching like innovation on the but just everything quite is possible. Like can you like
you're crazy. It's crazy. They have order. They have literally order. Trying not to be scared. Right.
No, it's not enough. You know why I can't drink that?
You can't?
I drink too much like vodka on the Excel when I was like, like now. I I just can't every time do I can't drink vodka anymore at all. So every time I'm drinking like this, this is just for
What happens to me with Coke?
With Coke?
I hate drinking Coke by itself. I can only drink it with rum.
Let's open with the crowd.
Coke for me is the same of rum.
No.
You like rum?
Yes. But two things that I'm not checking. Like okay, it's even you can say like tequila is mine. No, like big no tequila. I can do but I don't know what I'm told. I can't even know when I that makes me like good time. I love it, like you can you can drink it, you can like you can already like drink it, but not sure about it. Comme ça, t'inquiète, je suis pas là. Dans le cas où je suis là-bas,
Maybe they are.
¿Cuál es este club?
¿Sabes cuál es este club?
Ah ouais, je suis tout faire, on peut aller pour inverser là où est-ce qu'il fait la yoga. Donc dans tout ça qui est
Yeah, I was guessing. I knew that you were from France, but I was guessing where she asked me if I was from France. So I said no. What? South America.
Oh.
Very, very far. It's true, but it's not consistent.
I want to go to the UK this vacation.
You must go to the UK.
Yeah. No, vacation. February.
You need a visa to go?
Yeah, so.
Take some time.
Yeah, you know, I was completely sick with the water.
What?
I got completely sick because the water was
Because what?
the water.
Ah, the water. Ah, you drank tap water?
From where?
Yes.
That's like sushi.
Ah, it was like.
In Peru.
Yeah, Peru, not the best place probably, or the one.
Do you remember what was the name of the place? Ah, yeah, you don't eat sushi.
Yeah, I think that was like.
Actually, just the the local food. Don't try to.
I'm sure it was like 72 hours of traveling to Peru. I didn't sleep, I didn't eat, I was just sleep. It doesn't work.
Okay, let's continue. I want to show you another thing that you can do with keyword research, and then we move on. Okay, so before what we did, we took a specific phrase, okay, and we analyzed all the long tail keywords coming from that specific phrase, okay. Now let's do something a little bit different. So I saw that this page ranked on the first place on relevant keywords that I want to be on, okay? So I can click that specific link.
Wait, we didn't answer your question.
Ah, right. So what is the answer? What do you say? You're right. What is the answer? Why is still SEO agency are pushing their clients and telling them they need to do backlinks? What do you say? In charge. It's massive revenue. There are two things here. First of all, it's another thing that you can charge money on, okay? And the second thing, it's a measure of control. Because if all I'm doing for you as an SEO agency is content, okay? Or the most thing that I'm doing is content. So when you're on the first place on Google, you don't need me anymore. But if I'm telling you that if you will leave me, in the agreement between us, I will take all the backlinks away, okay? And then your ranking will fall, okay? I'm lying to you because it's not the truth, but a lot of SEO agencies are telling that to their clients. So the clients don't want to leave them. It's not only we got to that place and they are very afraid to leave the agency. What will happen to all the rankings, all the work that we invest in a couple of years?
So what would a legitimate marketing agency do to add continued value rather than
expanding all the time? We're telling the clients, okay, let's expand to different, most of the business, okay, most of them, not all of them, all the time want to go to another place, okay? So we are on all the phrases that we want on the Colorado Springs. Excellent, now the firm want to expand. We're coming to different places, maybe, I don't know, drugs issues on that need an attorney for, okay? So let's expand to different places. This is what we are doing with most of the clients. So you trust me now, you saw where did I get your site in the last couple of years. Let's take it to another level and let's go to different places that your company or offer new products that your company didn't offer until today. And in some of the cases, in some of the clients, they're telling, okay, it's enough, we don't need anymore. It's working for us. And then we are, okay, let's shake hands and that's it. And we did our part, they did their part and paid. And that's it. Some of the options, this is what happened. But let's close the door. But most of the SEO agencies, not all of them, a lot of different SEO agencies, they are just using the backlink as a measure of fear and control over their clients. So you won't leave me because you are afraid to lose all your ranking. It's bullshit.
More about consulting and being more of a full service rather than.
It's in most of the cases, not all of them. We'll speak about a little bit later, but in most of the cases, it's a meaning of control and fear and another false service that you can offer to your clients in order to get money. Okay? Anything else? No. So, before in the keyword research, we took a phrase, we saw all the long tail keywords that are coming from there. Okay? Now we'll do something else. I will take the first place on Google, okay, on the specific phrase that is relevant in my case. I will click on it. Then, no, we didn't do what we want. Wait a second, of course. Okay, I'm taking the link. I'm Control C. Going here. I'm going, you see, traffic estimation and traffic overview. Okay? And then I am entering a specific page. It's not the whole site. I want to analyze a specific page. I'm clicking search. Then I can see all the phrases, okay? All the phrases that specific page is ranked on Google. And it can give me a lot of different ideas that I didn't think about them before. Best Colorado Springs divorce attorney, best divorce attorney, Colorado Springs, divorce lawyer in Colorado Springs, so before, cheap divorce lawyer in Colorado Springs. Okay, so basically I have here more than 1,000 different keywords, okay? Different long tail keywords that are relevant to the specific phrase that we thought about. Okay, best man divorce attorney. Okay, I don't know why people want only men, but divorce courts, Colorado Springs, men divorce. There is a lot of issue with the men in Colorado Springs. I don't know why they only want men.
Yeah, let's hear it.
Okay, so basically, the idea here, we are doing it a lot of times. We are not exactly sure of all of the phrases that are relevant in our case. Maybe we have some kind of a very niche website that we need to promote, and we are taking his competitors and we are putting them on Uber Suggest and other tools, and then we are trying to analyze that specific pages, and on each phrases they are ranking on, and it sometimes gives us a lot of different ideas. For example, woman divorce lawyers, okay, and all that, we didn't saw it before. It didn't appear before in the search that we did, and only if we are doing that analyze, we can figure out more long tail keywords that are maybe relevant in our case. Okay. Now let's see another thing. This is the Google Search Console. Okay. Yונתני, correct me if I'm wrong, explain to you how you can connect the Google Search Console to your WordPress website using Google Sitekit. Okay, we did it in the last session with Yונתני. Okay, now let's explain for the basic of Search Console and how Google is ranking our specific phrases. Okay, so what we are seeing here, it's a view on 16 months from today, 16 months backwards. Okay, start in the end of July 2021. Okay, and you can see here the orange line. Let's delete all the other. Okay, the orange line show us our ranking on a specific phrase. Okay, it's one of our digital assets. It's a site called The Cheapest. Okay, and it's in Hebrew, the specific phrase, but the phrase is a gift for a mother that have everything. Okay? What can you buy for a mother that have everything? And we start promoting it, I think, somewhere around 17 months ago, something like that. Okay? And you can see the start, you see a dot here. On the 1st of August, we're ranking in the 45th position, okay? Somewhere deep in the 5th page. And then in the 25th on August, we're on the 41st position, okay? And et cetera, and et cetera, and et cetera. And you can see here on the 14th of October, okay? We got a little bit higher. And then let's say the 2nd of January, more than 5 months after we started it, okay? We were on the 25th place, and then in mid-February, something like that, we're on the break for the 1st page, the 11th position. It's the 2nd page, but it's almost on the 1st page. Then on the end of March, okay, almost April, we got to the 1st page, still 8.3, okay, so nobody's clicking it, but we got to the 1st page, and then you see in the end of April, we got to the 5th place, okay, and today took us 28th October, something like that. In the end of October, we got to the 1st place on Google on that specific page, okay, on that specific phrase. Now, what happened here? Why Google? Here, he showed us on the 1st of August, then he didn't show us completely for almost 20 days. And then our ranking got a little bit higher and then a little bit lower. What happened here from the 1st of August until, let's say, the end of February? What Google is doing in that specific area? What do you think? What happened here? Why Google is treating us that way? He shows us on the search result, then he doesn't show us, then he shows us a little bit higher, then he shows us a little bit deeper. What happened?
Maybe because more time go, more people go to the click, more people clicking, more Google seeing you.
So Google is analyzing the behavior of our traffic, okay? Different people are coming to our site, okay? And even if they don't click to our site, they are scrolling on the search results, they are reading and stalling on our specific ad, okay, organic ad. Then Google in that area, analyzing the data, how many people click on our site, how much time did they stay on our site, okay? What exactly did they do? Did they return to Google and search for the same phrase all over again, okay? So from the end of July until almost the end of February, this is what Google doing, trying to analyze. As more that you have more data, more people are coming to the site, you have more data, then Google can evaluate if we are supposed to be higher on the ranking or not. Now, in that case, you are seeing a good ranking, okay? So bit by bit, we are improving our ranking. But in some of the cases, this is not what's happening. So we are improving, and then we are getting stuck, or sometimes we are even go a little bit deeper, okay? Because Google decided that we are not relevant. He analyzed all the data of the different clients that go to our site, all the users, and he decided in some of the cases that we are not relevant. It's not always go like that, okay? And in that specific place, you are seeing on April, he decided that we are relevant for the first page, and still he continued the game, okay? And bit by bit, another place up, another place up, another place up. And you see that in most of the cases, it's not a straight line up. It's a little bit up, a little bit low, a little bit up, a little bit low, because he's trying to analyze exactly us against the competitors. Now think that in every point of time, different competitors writing new article about that specific phrase, okay, and improving their site. So Google all the time try to estimate and figure out if we are more relevant than them. If we are on the first place, how many people are clicking on our site, not only the first, the second place, the fourth place, and etc., okay? And how is their content compared to our content or on our site. Now let's head back to backlinks that I told you before the break that it's not relevant, okay? So let's head back to backlinks. So one of the most or the best thing that you can do with backlinks is exactly that, okay? Here we're talking on a process that took, we saw from August until April, something like that. So we're thinking about it's 8 months, something 8 months to go from a place that nobody is clicking on you to the low ranking of the first page, okay? Now, if we didn't do it in that part, okay? But if you are using here in the start backlinks and sending good traffic, okay, real people that click in from other site and come into our site, okay, then Google will have a lot more data, okay? Then it can analyze faster if we are relevant or not relevant. And then the backlink can help us very good manner to reduce the time that Google will analyze us and help us ranking go a lot faster, okay? This is the idea behind it. So let me show you another graph, okay? One second. Excellent. Here you see the same idea, but you see the process is much shorter, okay? We have here from the end of July until the 8th of November. Then we go to the second place on Google, okay? So why it's shorter? Two reasons. One, here we did do backlinks, okay? So we did work with traffic from other place. We have the client that was working on the same area, not exactly the same product, the same area, and we send links from his site to our site and on the opposite. Okay, so we did a little bit backlinks, and we did a little bit of social media here. Okay, and on the other part, the difference is that the gap between us and the competitor were a lot more big. So the time on site in our place compared to the time on site in our competitors, we can't know exactly what is the time on site on our competitor. We can try to analyze it and do an estimation, but we can't know exactly what is their numbers. Okay, but we estimate when we saw their content and our content that our is much better. So the time on site in our place is much better. The number of people that is heading back to Google is better in our place. Now what happened here? You see we got to the second place. Here it's the second position on Google, okay? And then we stuck there, a little bit up, a little bit deeper, but basically we stuck there. Meaning that there is one competitor that's doing a better job than us with a gap. Because if the gap was very low, then Google all the time was checking Sometimes we will put us in the first place, sometimes we will put the other site on the first place, okay? And then another competitor come along, and now we drop one position, okay? Basically, we will see that Google is checking us against the competitor. And what we need to do now is try to analyze and improve what we are doing, okay? In order that we will head back and be ranked second or first place on that specific phrase. So basically, this is the work of an SEO, okay? We're analyzing the competitor, thinking about their content, how we can do it a little bit better, okay? How we can do it one step better, uploading the content, trying to analyze the data if we are improving our ranking, if we see that we stuck, okay? Let's say like in this place, we are stuck on the second position. So we need to improve more our content, okay? And if we are seeing that we are getting low, as you are seeing here, we drop down one position, not for a short matter of time, for weeks, we drop down one position, then we need to improve our content all over again, okay? This is basically the idea. Now, in the start, when you are trying to tell Google we are relevant on a specific place, this is the place that backlinks can send real traffic to our site and tell Google we have a new page on a new phrase, okay? It's relevant, it's very relevant, okay? So don't take now 8 months or 6 months, something like that, to try to analyze if it's relevant. I will send you a lot of traffic with people to get to the site, okay? And we'll have time on site, and we'll have bounce rate, okay? And then Google can understand and figure out if we are better than the competitor in a very short time, okay? So this is the idea how you can reduce the time to go to the first place on Google, okay? But in the end, I can send how much traffic that I want or I can from another website. If nobody is staying on our site, okay, and they don't like the content isn't relevant, and they are heading back to Google and searching the same phrase all over again, or just heading back, okay, and go to other sites, then Google won't promote it, okay? So backlinks, if I did the content right, okay, I wrote the content as it should be to answer the specific question that people ask on Google, okay, then backlinks can help me reduce the time until I will head and be on the first place, okay? But they won't determine if I will be on the first place, okay? If the numbers in my site are better than the competitor, it will happen even if I have backlinks or even if I don't. But it will help me reduce the time because I'm taking traffic from other places, sending it to my site. Google understands that our numbers are better. We have a lot of data to analyze. Then the ranking go up higher. Yes.
How much time, like I know initially, obviously you have to invest a lot of time and then maybe per campaign that you're running, but in terms of an ongoing basis, trying to keep your website relevant, like from a startup perspective, how much time do you think is pragmatically dedicated to?
After I'm ranked already, okay, we're spending few hours a month to keep the ranking. It's very, very easy to keep the ranking because it's a competition, okay? Let's say, remind me your name? Daniel. Okay, me and Daniel are going to do a running competition now, okay? And we went for a running competition and Daniel is running much faster than me, okay? Then I'm heading back home and I'm very angry and I'm saying there is no way I used to run much faster, okay? And now for 6 months, I'm improving myself. I'm going to do a lot of running exercise each day, all the time thinking about Daniel, how can I beat him, okay? And 6 months later, we're doing the same running competition. Then I win and Daniel got to the second place, okay? Then Daniel is thinking there is no way that old man is going to beat me running. Okay, and he's improving himself. Okay, and then we are doing it again, and Daniel wins. So in most of the cases, what happened? It's a very tight competition between a couple of different players, but most of the websites are just giving up. Most of the websites, most of the SEO agencies that do the work, they did one time upload content and then they are doing backlinks and that's it. Okay, that's it. They're, throwing the towel if you're on boxing or something like that. Okay, just giving up. And the guys that really know the work, or it's a lot of time it's the entrepreneur himself. Okay, so they are all the time in competition. We lost a little bit ranking, what we can do to improve them. But it doesn't take a lot of time because you're already relevant, you're already there, and then you need to fix a couple of things. Add more video, okay? Improve a little bit the content. Very simple things that will give you a little bit more time on site, okay? Improve a little bit more how many people are heading back to Google and searching for the same phrase. It's very simple to keep the status on the same way. Most of the work is to creating the content, to try to be ranked on a specific phrase.
So if you have a website that's not like that would be off-brand if it was very content heavy. For example, like a law firm can have a million articles about a million different things, so it's easy to flood it with content, but sometimes it has to be more minimalist because it's maybe a product.
In some of the places, yeah, it's very simple. Now, Google doesn't give us the answer for all of the businesses out there. Some of the businesses, it's businesses that people don't search for, okay? A lot of time in startup, when we are doing the consultant to a startup, they have an idea that nobody heard about. So you need to educate the market for it. So it's not Google, we need to do it through social media or other options. But when we are working on Google, most of the work is in the start. Analyzing the competitors, think how we can do it a little bit better, how we can write the content. Writing the content, a lot of time, take time. Okay, producing videos, YouTube videos and things like that, we need to embed in our website. Okay, this is the thing that takes most of the time. After that, in most of the cases, it's very, very easy to keep the status the same way. But most of the entrepreneurs all the time want more. So we have those phrases that add new. So all the time we need to produce new content.
But if you're not, let's say it'll never be that your website will have articles on it or things like that nature, are you still able to generate natural SEO?
It depends on the phrase. Not each phrase needs long content or articles. Some of the phrases can be very short explanation. It depends on the phrase.
Can you tag words to a certain page even if it's not like...
You can do it, but in most of the cases it won't work. You can do it, but in most of the cases it won't, because it won't be relevant for the clients.
Google putting limitations? How many does Google putting like a word that you can't be first for a certain amount of time, or how much time?
No. We have websites that are on the first place for a very long period of time for a specific phrase. Let's wait for a second. This phrase is a bride costume. Okay, people that searching for a bride costume, and we are on the first place there from the mid of November, okay, until today. So, and see here, by the way, see how short it was. It was from the 10 October, Google understood that we have new content on a bride costume, okay? And on the 5th of November, it's less than 1 month, we're on the first place. By the way, no backlinks. The gap between us and the competition was very, very high. So no backlinks, no nothing, and it worked. So this is basically the edit. Okay. Let's speak a little bit about Google My Business or Google Places. Okay, say a couple of different phrases. What do you like to eat? What is the most thing that you like to eat?
Sushi.
Sushi?
Why, that's surprising to you?
No, actually, I also like to.
Yeah, everyone likes sushi.
I'm about this.
Oh, yeah.
Biggest sushi player. It's also a great, like, what do you want to eat? Pizza, no pasta, no sushi. That's the best.
It's the only.
I wrote, really good.
Sushi
By the way, about our debate about backlinks, okay? Look for a second. I wrote on Google sushi in Tel Aviv, okay? In a second, we'll speak about Google My Places or Google My Business or Google Maps or whatever we want to call it. Okay, but let's scroll down for a second. The first place, Secret Tel Aviv. You see here, I have 14 backlinks, only 14, okay? Let's scroll down to the fourth place. 100,000. Backlinks, it's linked from other sites, okay? So the first place have 14 backlinks, okay? The number 4 ranking of more than 100,000 backlinks. There is no relevancy how many backlinks do I have, and even their quality and how I rank for. Okay, it's irrelevant completely. See the numbers, overwhelming. Okay, let's say that most of those backlinks are not quality backlinks, but some of them must have some quality. It's Haaretz, it's one of Israel's biggest website. Okay, news website, and still more than 100,000 backlinks and nothing. And you can see we have here pages with 0 backlinks. Okay, let's go to the second place on Google for a second. Here you have one with 42 backlinks, and we saw a lot of sites with 0 backlinks. Okay, so this is not why somebody is ranked in a specific place. Okay, now let's understand Google Places, Google My Business, Google Maps. Okay, there is a lot of names for that specific phrase, that specific feature. We wrote sushi in Tel Aviv. It's the same when we wrote divorce attorney in Colorado Springs. Okay, so Google show us that result. Okay, show us Google Places. Now the first question I want to ask you. Once again, the first question I want to ask you is why did Google show us that here, and in other phrases that we did a search on, we didn't saw Google Places. So why sometimes he decided to show us that and sometimes he didn't? What do you say? Why sometimes Google show us Google My Business, and if I will write on page SEO, okay, you won't show me Google My Business. What is the reason?
Too many choices.
No. Places, because I look for a place. Okay, I look for a service or a specific place that is near me in my area. So even if I won't write sushi in Tel Aviv, okay, even if I will write sushi restaurant, so Google already know that if I wrote sushi restaurant, I'm looking for something in my area, okay? Because, okay, I don't think about it. Most of the people want to search if they are living in Herzliya, a sushi in New York, okay? So for some of the services, Google AI decide, in most of the cases is right, okay, that we search for a specific place that is in our area, a place or a person, okay, a service or a specific attraction that is in our location, okay? This is called Google My Business, okay? Now, we wrote sushi restaurant, okay? And Google, it's interesting. Google know that this computer is in Herzliya. Trust me, we did a lot of tests on that. Okay, Google have a lot of ways how to know exactly. And Google know that this computer is in Herzliya. But still, Google decided to show us one restaurant in Kfar Saba and one restaurant in Hod HaSharon and only one restaurant from Herzliya. Why? Why do you think Google did that?
Because they were paid to? Because they were paid to?
No, it's not an ad. When it's an ad, you can see it on the divorce attorney. You see an ad. So it's not an ad, it's an organic result. Google decided to show us, okay, two restaurants that are not in Herzliya, not nearby to our specific location. What do you say? And there are a lot of different sushi restaurants here. Yeah? You know it more than I. Okay? So why did Google decide to do it?
Because they're obviously paying more. They're obviously paying more.
No, they are not paying. It's an organic result. They are not paying.
There are people close by to.
No. You see here, I connect my account, okay, to Google. So I live in Hod HaSharon. And I live in Hod HaSharon in the line between Hod HaSharon and Kfar Saba. So what it does show me restaurants that are nearby to my location. Okay, you know I'm living in Hod HaSharon. So we think maybe now you're in Herzliya, but in most cases you will search for a restaurant where you live. Okay, so it showed me two different restaurants, and not that only that. Rock and Roll, the first one, I think it's close to our office, okay? And the second one is close to my home, okay? So we know very good where I'm at, watching me all day, okay? The big brother of Google, and he showed me two restaurants that are very close to my location, okay? Now let's return to sushi in Tel Aviv, okay? We wrote here something that is more focused. We told Google we want a very good sushi in Tel Aviv. Okay? Why did Google decide to rank those free restaurants? If we will click here on more places, there are a lot more sushi restaurants in Tel Aviv. So why did Google decide only to show us those three? What do you say?
Ratings,
rating. So look at here, it's the same 4.4, 4.4, and the second one have a lot more people rank it. Okay, so why did Google decide to put those three? And by the way, if we will click more places, okay, if we will click more places, the first one is an ad, see? So this one is an ad. Let's analyze the other. Let's look. See that the green roll, vegan sushi bar, they have 4.7 ranking. It's the highest ranking of all of them. Okay. Let's see if we have other ones. High ranking, 4.6. Higher ranking, okay, and That's it. So again, what do you think? Why Google decided to show us only those three, and how did Google rank them? Yes,
it's a total guess. I could be wrong, but for the top option, they use like a little bit of a meta description. It says sleek sushi.
Okay.
The two bottom they did it, and also in the title itself, they had the keyword that you were searching for.
So we have, you're right. Okay, it's one of the things. Okay, let's try to analyze it a little bit deeper. Okay.
Click conversion, like if they click on that, maybe 100% go to directions, and then now they know people are actually going there, not just viewing it.
You're right. Let's analyze it a little bit deeper. If you are here without Google My Business, so what we said, we need time on site, okay? And we want less people that head back to Google and search for the same phrase all over again, okay? So if we are here, first of all, the basic that we want time on site, and we want less people to head back to Google and search for the same phrase all over again. So maybe Full Sushi or whatever their name is, okay, maybe the first organic result answer very fast to the telephone when people are trying to order, okay? So less people head back and go to the second restaurant, to the third restaurant, and etc. Okay, maybe they are always available, maybe they always have tables and their delivery service is very good now. The case.
Lots of delivery, no tables.
No, okay. I don't know, maybe a lot of people want to go for that restaurant and didn't eat there or there. Okay, but maybe you think they're always unavailable, but maybe Moon is a little bit worse than them. Okay, so maybe you know there is even worse customer service than what the Full Sushi are. Okay, another thing, maybe a lot of people know them and a lot of people click on them. So click-through rate is very high in their manner. Okay, so maybe the name, a lot of people know that this is the best sushi in Tel Aviv or whatever, and a lot of people are clicking on it. Okay, and we have, as you say, we have here a description. Okay, by the way, those didn't write the description, they only wrote the description. So, sleek sushi bar, Asian fusion kitchen. Okay, so the second and all the other didn't wrote a description. They wrote a description. Okay, and the name sushi, okay, the phrase sushi is on their title. So if if let's say Moon, okay, will contact me and tell me we want to be on the first place on Google ranking, okay, on Google Maps. So what I will tell Moon, I will tell a couple of things. First of all, it's okay that it's written Moon here, but let's write sushi in Tel Aviv dash Moon, okay? So let's write it in the title. It will be matched to the exact phrase that people are looking for.
So you change the business name?
I won't change it. The business name will stay Moon, okay? But I will write sushi in Tel Aviv, Moon, okay? I will add the specific phrase that people are searching for, because most of the people won't search Moon. They will search sushi in Tel Aviv, okay? This is the first one. Second thing, we need to understand that the photos, okay? Google will search and Google will put the photo that a lot of more people are clicking on and stalling on that specific photo, but we can try to give very good quality photo, so Google will have a lot of A/B testing and try to match the best photo that will make people click on it, okay? Of course, we need a picture of sushi, but what do you think the real picture that will make people click or stall on a specific picture? What will catch the customer's eye?
It has to be their sushi.
Beautiful people eat sushi. This is what you need. We are people, okay? What will catch our eyes? Beautiful people eating sushi. This is what I need to upload, okay? So
to write there or have a picture of beautiful people eating sushi?
Pictures.
I didn't hear what is
Yes,
Not as a slogan. Not as a slogan.
slogan. Yeah, we can write it in the title. Yeah, beautiful people eat sushi in Tel Aviv.
I like that.
Yeah, it's a good reason why.
We just want to be a beautiful person.
Okay, so this is the first thing I will do. I will go here on the overview, okay, and I will write meta description like Eric told us before, okay. I will fill all the section in the menu, everything that they have. I will make sure here in the menu they only have photos with no text, okay. So I will upload the specific menu and I will stick that it will be as updated as possible, okay, with content, not only photo, because people are writing content and Google analyze content, okay, text. I will make sure that they are answering all the reviews they are getting, okay. So let's look at the lowest review they got. Okay, 2 months ago, Ori Bacher said, not what it used to be, don't go, there are much better places in town. Okay, and he uploaded a couple of pictures. Okay, so I will answer him. Sorry for the bad food that you ate or bad experience that you had. Okay, let's we want to hear more what exactly you didn't like. Please come to our restaurant, we'll give you a free whatever, okay? Try to do customer service because people are reading those comments, okay? And this is one of the reasons they're deciding if they want to go there or not go there.
So he has to leave a bad comment so he'll get something.
Well, what you need to do basically is look at the bad comments and look at the restaurant that are replying to the bad comments and then leave the bad comments on those restaurants. Because if you will do it to the moon, they don't care. So you won't get nothing. Okay?
Start threatening to write on Trustpilot and other things, then you'll really get some appreciation.
Exactly. Okay. I leave the original review, but lowering my score to 1 star due to the green passport requirement. What a green passport? The Atavo Yarok, it's when the COVID was. He liked the restaurant, nice atmosphere, great attention for detail, French, that. Okay, and he lowered the ratings to 1 because of the COVID-19 guidelines. Okay,
Yeah, that's why oftentimes I find it's important to go through the different reviews because sometimes the complaints that people have are not necessarily things.
He liked the restaurant. It's unbelievable. He liked the restaurant. They gave him 1 because of the government requirements. It's not there, but
we literally said probably the best sushi I've ever made.
It's unbelievable.
This poor guy.
For this, by the way, review, I don't know if I was even bothered to answer it. Okay, so basically you got the idea. This is what I will do. And in most of the cases, it will work, okay? You see here, most of the sushi here don't even have a title, sushi in Tel Aviv in the titles, or a description, the basic, most of the restaurant doesn't do, okay? Let's look for a second for an example. Let's write in London. Okay, let's see what we're looking for. Okay, so this is an ad, so let's ignore that for a second. The first place, Bengal Village, Best Brick Lane, okay, London, it's an Indian restaurant, so they have sushi. It's an ad also, didn't understand why I'm looking at that. Okay, so sushi, Etlier, Casual stop for Japanese cuisine. Okay. Sushi Mamba London. Stick sushi Cornwall Garden. You are seeing the number of reviews is one of the factors, but it's not the most important. Here they have more than 7,000. They have 10% of that reviews. Okay, almost the same ranking. So it's not the irrelevant option. See, they have an overview, description, small wood, long sushi bar, Japanese plate, okay, etc. The menu, only photos, okay. Second one. American sushi, cocktails. It's interesting because basically there is not a big difference between the first one and the second one. Maybe the idea here is that the first one will have very good customer support. They are answering very quick to the telephone, okay? It's one of the things there. In the website, we are measuring it by how many people bounce back to Google, okay? And how many people, what is the dwell time or time on site. Okay, here, some of the areas, people are clicking it and just clicking on the telephone, right? So if the customer service is working very strict and very good, okay, so they will have higher ranking, even if they didn't fill up everything, okay? Because basically what they wrote and what they wrote and what they wrote is very close. So I believe, I can't know it for 100%, but I believe that most of the cases, the idea here is that they have very good customer support. Maybe they have a lot of tables in the restaurants, so a lot of people are coming, and maybe this is the reason why it's working so good. Okay, any questions? No, we don't have a lot of time, and I want to show you something completely else. It's relevant for SEO. But, did I show you last week YouTube? I didn't show you yet YouTubers.
Show something.
I did show you on YouTube? You saw Spotify or no? Okay, so.
Real quick question.
Yeah.
All right. Real quick, like one for your phone calls, and if like a customer service to answer this, when you call Google Business.
Tell me again, I didn't.
Google monitors your phone call to see if when you click call on my business that there's customer service. You notice that.
What he's looking for, first, he's looking for your behavior. So if he's seeing that you click on the telephone, he's seeing the click, okay, you can analyze it. There are a phone that came from your device to a specific restaurant. If later you click on a different restaurant, so you understand that you didn't find what you're looking for. Because if you order, a delivery or order a table there, then you won't click on another restaurant. But if you are trying, also I didn't got my service there, then I'm going to another one, then you analyze it, and then you will drop them and upload others. Okay. We're very close to the end. Who knows that guy? You know him? Yeah? Raise your hand if you know him.
Did he get canceled for something?
No.
Did he? Who is that?
There was a period of time that he stopped uploading videos. In the past, he was uploading videos on a daily. Now it's once a week, something like that. Okay? But he's still uploading videos.
Is he still the most subscribed person on YouTube?
No. There are, I think, 3 channels that have more subscribers.
I mean, 111 million subscribers. It's not too shabby.
It's not bad. Well, you don't have kids now, but If you will have kids, you will know them. You heard about them?
Yeah.
If you have a nephew. Second. First, we'll finish in a couple of minutes, okay? A little bit patience, okay? So let's talk a little bit about Spotify. Okay, you have more than 100 million subscribers, okay? And if you are going to the About section, so basically is on YouTube from 2010, okay? And you have 20 billion views for his videos, 20 billion views, okay? Now let's look for a second on Cocomelon. It's a channel for kids, okay? They have almost 150 million subscribers, and we are going to the About section. They have almost 150 billion views to their videos. Okay, unbelievable. First question, okay? How much money Spotify is earning from his YouTube channel each month? What do you think? How much money is earning through his YouTube channel? What do you think?
Like a year? A year?
I didn't hear?
A year or?
You can say a year, a month. What do you say? Yeah.
Like $23 million.
23? Why 23?
It's like YouTubers earn a lot of money from YouTube. The more views you get on your videos, the more.
No, why did you decide 23? Just throwing a number?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like what, like 60 cents per like, or something like that.
No, it's not per like. It's how many people view your video and how many people click on the ads.
It's like a percentage of the ads.
Did you ever heard about that social blade?
No.
It's like similar web, okay, for social media. Similar web, I can analyze other websites, okay? Social blade, I can analyze other social media channels or pages, okay? So I'm taking Spotify page, okay, and I put in here, and let's analyze it. So basically, okay, Social Blade think that Spotify today earn something between 600,000 K to $10 million each year from his YouTube channel. Okay. First question: why is the gap? Why it's 600,000 to 10 million? It's a big gap. Why is the gap? How many clicking on the ad? So you're right, but the main reason why there is a big gap, it's depend on the audience. Okay, if his audience are in North America, most of the people that are viewing his channel are in North America, where the bids are higher on the audience, okay, on the YouTube campaign, then he will probably make something around $10 million. If most of his audience in Africa, where the bids are very low, okay, then he will make something around 600,000 K. Now we can't know the exact numbers, okay, we can't know the exact number, but it's probably somewhere in the middle, okay, around 5 million, something like that. Now today he doesn't upload as many videos as he uploaded in the past, because if you walk through his videos, Okay, so we'll see there is a gap of a week, sometimes even more between a video to a video. Okay, for a lot of years he was uploading a daily video. Each day he was uploading a new video, and each day he got 2 million, 3 million, 4 million views. Okay, so I think today maybe he have a lot of money and doesn't care. Okay, so he doesn't give a damn. As
also get from other partnerships and royalties.
Yeah, and he making a lot of money. Basically, one of the main things that he's doing is playing video games and tell the kids how to promote themselves on those games. And he's doing a lot of affiliate marketing for specific games, and probably make a lot of money out of it. So today he doesn't need to upload as many videos as the past. Forbes did an article on him a couple of years ago, and they estimated before the corona, and when he had a lot less subscribers, that he's making somewhere around 40 million per year. Okay, but today he only uploads once a week or something like that, less content, less views. Okay, so we're earning less money. Still, I think most of the is 20 and something. I don't know exactly what is his age today. Most of you won't say no to earn $5 million a year.
Why not?
One video per week. Okay.
Nancy, I know you're not saying.
Now let's take Cocomelon for a second. Okay, and take them to a social break.
I just say that you guys make me so hungry with the sushi 40 minutes. With sushi 40 minutes, I'm just
Look at Cocomelon numbers. It's unbelievable. It's only from the ads on YouTube. They are doing a lot of different things. They are on Netflix now. Okay, they have a lot of different things, but they only start from YouTube. Between 8.7 if the audience is in Africa to more than $100 million a year if the audience is in North America. Okay, so probably the numbers are somewhere in the middle. Okay, and we analyzed it I think 2 years ago in one of the courses, and Social Blade claimed that they are earning more than $200 million in that time. Okay, maybe in the corona, a lot of people were at home all the time, so the number of views per month skyrocket. Okay, so in the corona, in the COVID era, their earnings jumped to the roof. I think my kids build them at least one room in their apartment. Now, after we saw the numbers, okay, let me ask you, first question. I think there are at least 1 million YouTubers that are playing video games. Okay, PewDiePie, most thing that he's doing is just playing video games. Okay, so there are a lot of YouTubers that are playing video games. Why did PewDiePie got so successful and where others failing all the time? Why did he succeed and not others? What do you say?
niche.
The
niche.
The niche. It's not a niche. It's video games. It's not. It's very important. It's not a niche. What do you say? Why did he succeed where other people didn't? So you have
the consistency, maybe.
Exactly that. I wrote a blog with him 5 years ago or something like that. He told there in the interview that he started on 2010, okay? And between 2010 and 2015, almost 5 years, okay? He uploaded every day in half an hour of video game, him playing some kind of video games, okay? Every day, and he didn't earn nothing. What he did, he was uploading the videos and then analyzing why did they rank where they rank on Google, on YouTube search results. Okay, YouTube, it's not only a social network. YouTube, it's a search engine for videos. Okay, it's the second big search engine in the world, biggest search engine in the world. The most biggest is Google. Okay, and of course YouTube, their content is ranked very high on Google. So a lot of time when you are searching something on Google, the first result is a YouTube video. Okay, so what did PewDiePie did for 5 years, as he claimed? Okay, he made videos of him playing video games. Okay, then analyze how can he rank those videos higher. We'll talk about it in a minute. Okay, what he can do better, how can he improve the video, okay, how he can improve the content, how he can improve the title, how he can improve the description, and etc. Bit by bit, uploading a video, analyze it, uploading a video, analyze it, upload a video, analyze it, okay, and learning what exactly the audience like, how we can do videos that the audience really like. Okay, 5 years. Then the wheel started turning very fast. Okay, but it's 5 years. Think about if you're going to a medical school, university, 7 years. Okay, so he had 5 years learning YouTube. Okay, and now he's making millions out of it. But 5 years making videos, thinking exactly, okay, how I can do it a little bit better. What my audience exactly love in the last video. How can I improve it? I can now rank my videos higher. Okay? And as you say before, most of us don't have that self-discipline in order to do it. And this is why he succeeded and a lot of people didn't.
But was it even intentional? Like, was he doing it to turn it into this? Like,
he said that in the start he didn't thought about it. He said that in the start he didn't thought about it, just like playing video games and uploading it. Okay? And somewhere along the years he understood the financial abilities that it can bring him. Okay? But he said that it took him more than 5 years to quit his job and focus only about that. Okay? Most of us don't have the self-discipline to do things like that. And this is the reason why he succeeded. It's not some kind of a genius.
Yeah. Yeah, I wonder also though, how much he was thinking about, even once it started to take off and he saw that it was becoming big, I wonder how much he was focusing on the SEO side, or if he just happened to be doing the right stuff that gained traction.
That I will search for the interview and I will try to send it to you, but in that interview, as I remember correctly, he said that very fast he understood that there is a ranking factor here. Okay, and he started to analyze it. How can I do it better? How can I do it better? How can I improve myself? And how can I
to hack the algorithm?
Yeah, exactly. He understood. He need, as we said, we need that the clients will love it. We need the user will love his videos. But he understood that there is more than that. Okay. And he tried to analyze the algorithm behind it. Now, the CoComelon story is quite similar. They started in 2006. Okay, it's a couple of graphic designers. Okay, they started in 2006. It took them almost 10 years to get to a point that they are really making money out of it. Somewhere along 2016, 2017, they only broke through. Okay?
They're on Netflix now as well. They're on Netflix now as well.
Yeah, they are on Netflix. They have a Netflix series now. Okay? But think about that. 10 years of self-discipline. It's take a lot more time to produce those videos. It's animation, you need to design it. It's a lot more time to put the effort in it. Okay, PewDiePie just play computer games and upload it.
I was good at it.
Yeah, he was very good. He did it for 5 years. Yeah, yeah. But But if you compare it to those couple, it's completely different scenario. Okay, what did you say?
How often do they upload?
They didn't upload on a daily basis because it's taking a lot of time to do it. Okay, today I believe they have probably a team of animators that are doing all the work. But think if you are earning $50 million or $100 million per year from the videos only, from the ads only, not from the Netflix rights and all the other stuff they are doing. So you have a lot of money to hire a team of animators. Yeah, but if you are going back, okay, so it's once 2 weeks, something like that, a lot of time. 10 years, self-discipline for 10 years, and then the break through. If you are going to the most popular view, they have a single video with almost 6 billion views.
6 billion?
Billion.
Huh?
Yeah.
Kids can rewatch the same stuff when you're member.
Yeah. When you will have kids, you understand. Yeah.
The kids on babysit literally watch this.
That video, again, the wheel on the bus, I think my kids watch it almost 1 million times. So.
How much subscribers?
150, 48.
לא, כי אתה יודע שכל העובדים היום עושים פשוט כאילו לשים את הספין.
By the way, in the COVID area, when there was the lockdown, it's like you know, gift from heaven. You know, I have 3 kids, boys. 9, 6 and a half, and 3.
No.
Okay.
So for the 3-year-olds.
Okay, so the same idea. Now let's talk a couple of minutes before we'll finish about YouTube ranking algorithm. Okay, let's take for a second. Let's take what we saw last week. CRM software. Okay, we wrote CRM software. The first one is an ad, Google ad. We'll speak about it next week. Okay, let's speak about what we have here. Okay, so we have CRM software, and this is all of the different videos speaking about CRM. Okay, why did Google decide that the first one need to be in the first place, and not that one, and not that one, and not that one? What do you say? How Google can determine, YouTube can determine that the first video is the best video for that specific phrase? Viewers, how many views? Okay.
Bounce rate.
Bounce rate.
I was going to say that the first 2 in the title both have CRM software, which is exactly what we looked at. But like, let's say the third, it doesn't say CRM software, and I think it's a Salesforce CRM full training. So that.
Okay, but see here on the first place, the CRM software. It's of course the basic is that you need a title to match the phrase that people are searching. Okay, but it's much more than that. So basically what we said about Google, okay?
I was saying the cost of attention, how many people go back?
What we said about Google, all of Google services is the same, okay? First of all, we need dwell time. How much time people really spend on those videos, okay? The second thing, how much they went back to Google and click to went back to YouTube and click on the second video. Okay? So those are the 2 main parameters.
So if they don't click on the second video, then
if they click on the first, even if they didn't saw the whole video, but they saw the video, some of it, 1 minute, half a minute, 6 minutes, whatever, okay? And they didn't head back to Google and search for the same phrase again. So Google understand that they got the answer that they are looking for, okay? So they will be ranked on the first place, okay? Now, for those ranking factor, we need to have or to add ranking factors of social media. The amount of engagement, how many likes, comments, shares the video got, okay? So a lot of involvement or engagement with the video will help rank the video higher, okay? Now, one of the things that determine if people are clicking your video, okay, is the YouTube thumbnail. So CRM software, it's a wide phrase, okay? So we'll see how simple it is. What is CRM? Okay, it's big in the title. Okay, very, very simple. Not big graphics, not big anything. What is CRM? Because people wrote CRM software, okay? So maybe they don't know exactly what is CRM. So the first one telling you what is CRM, that's explaining what is CRM software. Now, if I will change the phrase and I will write best CRM software, okay, then it will give me a completely different videos because the intention, okay, the relevancy is different. Now I don't ask Google or YouTube what is CRM. Now I'm telling him, give me the best CRM software. Okay, I know what is CRM. Give me the best CRM software. And then, what is the first place? Free best CRM software review 2022. Okay, so the click-through rate that he will get comparing to those will be much better. Okay.
Do you have a personal favorite?
Yes. What CRM software? No. I didn't use so many, so I can tell you. I think Monday is nice. Pipedrive is nice. I don't have a specific one that I like more than the other. I will show you one last thing, and then we'll finish. We'll drill down on it next week, and then we'll move to Google Ads. You see here, I have the chapters. Okay, I will show you next week how we are doing it. It's very simple. Okay, but I have here chapters: the intro, the importance of CRM software, HubSpot CRM, Pipedrive CRM, etc. It helped me navigate in long videos and understand exactly where I am. Okay, jump to the exact place that is relevant in my case. Okay, so the chance that I will stay longer on that video is higher, and the chance I will head back to Google and search for the same phrase again for YouTube is lower. Okay, and now you can implement here, okay, a lot of long tail keywords. So you will not only be ranking on best CRM software, you will be ranking on HubSpot CRM, Pipedrive CRM, importance of CRM. I don't know for sure, but he probably did keyword research and he saw that people are searching for those phrases. And this is
how do you add these with sections with the video?
How I didn't get that answer?
How do you add the chapters?
How I can add them, I will show you in the beginning of next week. It's very, very easy. Okay.
Because that way, if somebody searches any of those things,
so you can rank on the short tail and all the long tail. Okay, this is the idea behind it. Okay, I will show you one example in Hebrew. I will explain it for you in a second.
When you're managing like a business that has operations in 2 languages, how do you manage the efforts marketing-wise, like about language?
If it's in a couple of languages,
yeah, like if
so we need to work with the freelancer. We don't know everything. We are working
if it's English and Hebrew.
If it's English and Hebrew, and we're a startup and we want to have service in both, and then eventually in many languages, and we want to be able to target, in advertisements, both in social media and in Google. How do you manage that?
First of all, you need to duplicate your social media efforts. You need a channel in Hebrew, you need a channel in English, okay? And you need to work with freelancer or agency that are working on both languages. Most of the agencies in English and Hebrew. I think most of the agencies are working on. In other cases, you need more things. You need in other cases, you need a couple of different freelancers in Spanish, French, and etc. Most of the agencies don't work on so many different languages. But you just need to split your efforts. Do a channel in Hebrew, a channel in English. In some of the social media channels, you can have one channel that is divided to a couple of languages. Okay, we'll speak about it later on. Okay, for a second, what I'm showing you here, it's a digital marketing course. Okay, and then here we did the chapters. So it's very, very easy to do it. Okay, very simple. I will show you it next week. And it's working like a charm. People are clicking on it all the time. And it's just working very, very good. And then it helps us not only rank on the exact phrase, okay? It helps us rank on all the long tail keywords. What is digital marketing? Okay, etc. Have a nice week. Okay, try to do keyword research and take at least 20 more specific phrases that you think are relevant to your business. Okay. Next week, what we will do with the keyword research that you did, we'll open a Google ad, okay, Google ad campaign, and then we'll use those keywords in order to see how we can rank on them on a paid ad. Bye. Thank you.
So,